Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Today is not my day. It's not. I wish today was my day, but today is not my day. It was supposed to be a New Vegas stream today, but for whatever reason, the game keeps crashing, and I don't know what to do about it. It crashes on boot, and I don't know how to fix it. I'm not even sure why it's doing it. The only variable that's changed is that I updated my graphics drivers, and now shit just keeps crashing. So, cool. Really didn't feel like spending 30 minutes trying to fix it, if not 3 hours, so I'm doing something different today. Oops. Oopsie. Also, how's y'all's day going? Well, how's your Friday?
How was your Friday?
How was Friday for all you chuds and chudettes today? I'm fine, good, bad. I'm sorry your day's going bad. Hot weather, brother, let me tell you, holy shit, it has been so hot here. Oh my god. Like, summer finally arrived in South Texas. It was 100 degrees Fahrenheit yesterday. It's gonna be the same thing again today. For the translation in Celsius is 38. So summer is finally here. It's finally here. You're turning 23 on Tuesday, so I'm terrible. Dude, I'm turning 32 on Monday. You have no right to complain. None. About your age. 23? Come on. Dude, you're like a child. You have so much time. Relax. Baking a cake? Nice. Good shit. It's been summer here in Oklahoma. Oh yeah, you're in the nice plains country, so you're roasting right now. I feel you. Also, you're turning 20. A lot of birthdays on Tuesday. Crazy. 22 on Tuesday. A lot of birthdays next week. How much have I ever lost on TF2 boxing? I've never engaged in TF2 boxing. I've never done in-game gambling with the gameplay, like spy crabbing or like a TF2 boxing match. I've never done that before. I'm terrible at the game, so I don't trust myself to not lose. In other words. You mean a coin flip? How much have you ever lost on a coin flip? You're referencing fucking No Country for Old Men. It took me a second for that to click. You had to explain it to me. That was a miss on my part. I'm sorry. Unk is not having it today. Unk is off his rocker. Someone put me in a goddamn retirement home. My brain is not firing on all synapses today, and I really don't know what to do about it. Oh my god. Anyway. Dude, I didn't even turn... I am off today. I didn't even turn on my fucking light. Help me God. What am I doing? Holy shit. World's worst streamer. Go. Can't even get his fucking, like, CIA doctored background correct. I can't even get, like, I can't even, like, cast the illusion that I stream. You know, this isn't real. It's all cardboard. Everything you see here is entirely manufactured by the state to trick you into thinking that I'm actually here to entertain. In reality, I'm here to steal your fucking data. I'm here to stalk you and steal all of your data. Show the green screen. This is a whole ass movie set. That's not even a real room. That's like, this is a painted wall. Like, so this is some Looney Tunes ass shit. It's just a painted wall where there's just nothing there. It's just cinder block right there. That's all it is. You look like a human stick bug with muscles. Thank you, I appreciate that. As opposed to just looking like a stick bug. I'll take that over not having muscle. Gambler here, there better be some form of gambling this stream or Zesplush gets it. Listen, we're not doing that either, okay? I am happy to hear that the more and more plushies are arriving, and I want to hold a little contest. I want to hold a little contest of some kind, where people can send in photos of their plushie, and whoever sends in the funniest one will judge these on stream. Whoever sends in the funniest one's gonna get a little bit of a prize, and I think that'll be a nice little fun thing to do. It's like another thank you for everyone that bought a plushie. So, I think that'll be a good time. I'm gonna. They're still arriving, so like not everyone's received their plushies yet. So we'll give it a little bit more time before we actually host said contest. So it'll be a good time. Am I even good at video games outside of TF2? Dude, I'm not even good at TF2. Like I'm not like a gamer. I'm a LARPer. I pretend that I know how to play video games when in reality I just don't. I can't do anything. Truly. Don't want to hear about Texas heat. It's 115 in Phoenix right now. Yeah, but you have zero humidity, motherfucker. Like our heat index is 115 because of the humidity, despite it being 100 degrees outside. Like you don't get to like, it's 115 in Arizona. Yeah, because your air is dry as shit, buddy. Your air is dry as shit. You're not sweating the instant you step outside. It takes a little while. Come on. You're at least comfortable in the shade. Even in the shade, we're still frying. Come on now. So chill. Everything crashing after updating graphics card. Exact same thing happened to me. My BIOS is way out of date. Did I update that? I have not done that, so yeah, I think I might have to do something about that. Look, I live in Arizona too. I know how it feels. Yeah, hey man, Arizona, fucking frying out there. Yeah, I'm sorry for those that were wanting New Vegas today. I'll have to figure out how to fix it for next week because I didn't have time and I didn't want to cancel the stream. I still wanted to stream today just to kind of be consistent. So I'll get New Vegas working tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing loadout reviews on stream for TF2, but the goal is to make me laugh. Make the most cursed shit imaginable. It doesn't even have to be a real loadout. It can be impossible loadouts. It can be whatever you want. The goal is to make me laugh. That's what you have to do. That's what we're doing tomorrow. But today, yeah, we're just gonna do Power Wash Simulator because I have no backup plan. I got nothing. So I'm booting up Power Wash Simulator for like the first time in 4 years. I haven't played this in 4 years. I forgot why I got it, but apparently I have to clean a fire truck or an SUV, so I'm gonna clean a fire truck right now. It's been a hot minute. Let's do it. We're cleaning. This is it. How do I rotate my shit? That's how. Okay, there we go. Ooh, yes. Better. Get that shit nice and clean. Oh yeah, I forgot there's fucking soap. I have metal cleaner or multi-purpose cleaner. Stubby gun. I have like no other guns. I have this though. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, now we're really making some better headway here. Have I considered either playing Pal World or Baldur's Gate 3 on stream? Baldur's Gate is just not the kind of game for me. Same for Pal World. I see how those games play, and it's not really for me. You know, I've never been, say, a big Pokemon guy or a big, you know, RPG guy. I'm enjoying New Vegas, but it's a little, I don't know, not super into it. Those kinds of games, anyway. Oh, I forgot I could, like, crawl in this game. Humidity is a government psyop, you know what? No, what do you mean humidity is a government psyop? That's just not true. What are you talking about? Humidity is a very real and even dangerous thing. Heat indices are a problem. We gotta really get in there. Get in there. Oh. Fair enough, to each their own. Do I clean my car like this? No. I usually take it to a car wash because I'm lazy and I don't really care that much. I'm lazy and I don't care that much. Also, I thought I had soap. How do I swap to soap? Hold on. Where are my controls? Options. Controls. Select soap is 3. Am I using the soap right now? I can't even tell. I don't even know. When are we doing car washing stream? No, we're not. I'm not debasing myself like that for your entertainment. I simply refuse. Why would I do that to myself? Fucking putting on a swimsuit. I'm not gonna do it. And no, we're not. No. You guys have some sick fantasies, man. I don't know where you guys come up with this shit. It's crazy. Get this nastiness out of your head. I'm not dressing up as a maid. Will the actual fuck happen to this fire truck? Dude, well, I don't know about you, but I've had the misfortune of seeing cars get too close to an active fire, and all of the soot gets caked on after a fire, and so they probably get pretty fucking dirty if you don't maintain your shit. So, doesn't surprise me in the slightest. There we go. We need some higher pressure to deal with this rust. Bueno. Actually, let's get like the fucking wider nozzle here to get the big shit off here, and then we'll really clean it up with the small one. Yes. Zesty fans are a bunch of gooners? Listen, man. I don't help with that at all. I fucked that up on my own terms because of who I am and what I do. It is how it is. Oh yeah, the Coyote vs. Acme movie is coming out. I hope it's good. I really do. Can I get up here? Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't even read what that said. Oh well. I hope the movie's good. I hope it's not abysmal dog shit. I just don't trust Hollywood to make any decent movies. Though, I did see Backrooms. I did see the Backrooms movie. Man, that was pretty fucking good. I thoroughly enjoyed the Backrooms movie. If you're a fan of the Backrooms YouTube videos, you're really gonna enjoy the movie. Even if you're not a big fan of, or if you've never seen the YouTube videos, it's a very, very spooky movie. I do like it a lot. I do enjoy how they handled putting it onto the big screen, where you get just enough. It's not overdone. It doesn't overstay its welcome. You get just enough of that flavor from the original YouTube videos without it getting like too flanderized or again like over baking it and overstaying its welcome, what have you. It was very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. I know, is it too early to give spoilers? Can I not talk about the plot of the movie yet? I feel like anyone who cares about seeing it has seen it already, so maybe it's okay to talk about it. Is that fair? Can I do that? Or is that still taboo? Also, is the music too quiet? If the music's too quiet, I'll turn it up a little bit. I think it might be a little bit too quiet. The movie is out of cinemas, so you could talk about it. You haven't seen it yet? Alright, since there's one person in chat that's not seen it yet, I will not spoil. No spoilers. Ooh, hello? Is this clean yet? No, we gotta really get in the fucking crevices here. But, I've been itching for, a good alternative horror kind of movie, because I don't know about y'all, but my observation is that there's a lot of horror movies that have been getting pumped out that kind of all follow the same formula, and it's really boring. I am not a fan of endless series of, oh, this is a movie about demons, and the demons are scary, and they're gonna possess you, and they make the house spooky. First of all, I don't fuck with demon shit, because that steps a little too close to reality for my liking. I don't like it that at all. And, also, all the movies are the same, and they're not fun to watch. So I'm not big on those. Just give a warning so the person can mute the stream or something. Nah, I won't spoil the plot. I won't get into the plot of the movie. Freaking interdimensional invaders. True. Is this like working? I need soap. I need to like tab. I forgot hitting tab shows the dirt. Okay, we need to like really. Thank you for the in-game tip, video game. I'm like remembering what I need to do. You keep fucking hitting the wrong button. There we go. Now that's clean. Hallelujah. All right, we gotta really, really juice this out here. Do a lot more there. How much more do we gotta clean off of you, bitch? Ooh, we missed a lot over here. Goddamn. All right. You mean you don't want to see Paranormal Activity 27? I never got those movies either. Like, it was cool the first time. It was cool the first time. I didn't need to see it a million times to get the same effect. It's just, that one really got it. And also, like, Saw 39. The first two were acceptable. I forgot I have, like, clothes and shit. Wait, do I not have a cleaner attached? Hold on. Ooh, I have other ones. Medium duty pressure washer. Yeah, let's use this. This is I didn't even know I had this. It seems to be working worse. Not working very well. Here. Heavy duty. Extension. That's all I have. Alright, we'll just stick with this. We'll just stick with this. Because this actually seems to be working. How is this not clean yet? Thing is, I don't know how to attach the cleaning liquid. I wish I did. I might be stupid. It's not letting me put anything on. I need a cleaner attachment. But I don't have a cleaner attachment, unfortunately. Wait, what the fuck is aim mode? Oh. Oh, I don't like that. That's weird. We're not doing that. Is this shit still not clean? God damn. It's all this. Oh, there we go. We got it. All right, good. Now we can move on to the rest. That bumper was being a bit of a bitch. No bueno. First time I used a power wash for a walkway, I accidentally took off the thing between the tiles and had to spend 4 days redoing. Oh, you mean the grout? You blasted all the grout? Oh my god. Yeah, I've never used a power washer because I've just never had a need for one. I don't really get anal about, like, my sidewalk is dirty or my driveway needs to be cleaned. I don't really care that much. I know some people do. Like, they just really, oh, hold on, I need to use the, do this, hold on, let's get as much off of this as we can with this. I've never really cared that much about, having a clean driveway. Like my driveway's got some grime. Next time it rains, it'll get that out. I need, oh, where's my, like, nozzles? There we go. Really get in there. Yes. There we go. Much better. Being legit, if you're looking for good horror that's adjacent to Backrooms, try Gemini Home Entertainment. It's one of the good frontrunners of analog horror that's actually good. Yeah, give me something like that. I like good monster movies. I like good, like, not super duper run-of-the-mill kind of movies. Anything that's just off the beaten path, I'm a much bigger fan of. I'm trying to think of other horror movies I like. Because, like, I don't like the jump scare kind of horror. I like the more environmental flavor of horror, where you're uneasy. You feel spooked, but like you're not fucking jumping out of your seat every 2 seconds. That I don't like. I hate that shit. Not a fan of that. Cosmic horror? Yes. Sign me up for some good cosmic horror. I like that too. That I very much enjoy. Get clean, bitch. I've not seen Obsession yet. I hear very good things about it. I would like to see it. But it's still like $20 to rent on streaming services, so I can't justify that. I could, and I did, justify renting Backrooms for $20. Why? Still cheaper than going to a theater, if I wanted to get snacks, of course. But also, I could watch it from the comfort of my own home, which is wonderful, which is why I don't like going to movie theaters, because movie theaters are usually super uncomfortable and overpriced if you want to buy anything to eat or drink. So, worth doing. I haven't watched a lot of horror movies, but what are some of my recommendations? I'm trying to think of, like, good, fun horror movies. But I'm not a super big movie buff. Shit. Get all this shit off. Isn't there, like, a store I can go to? Hold on. Shop. Equipment. I need a fucking soap nozzle. Wait, I have a soap nozzle. How do I equip it? I have a fucking soap nozzle. Hold on. I have to be an idiot. Genuinely. That's my soap nozzle here. But I can't use it? I'm using it on the wrong gun? I don't know. Oh well. There we go, that's clean. Okay, so this stuff's more compartmentalized. There we go. Now that's clean. This is still not. There we go, that's clean. That's clean. Good. I do own soap, I do. It's just not letting me. Oh, there we go. Oh, I have to use this gun. Alright. Now I can use soap. Good. Okay, here. Give it a good spritz. There we go. Alright, there we go. They're at the refill. There we go. Nice. There we go. Get all that shit. Get it all on there. Imagine renting soap? Nah, thankfully we don't have to worry about that. Not in this day and age. Listen, bucko, I'm busy right now. I'm soaping down this truck. Don't talk to me. This is very important work I'm doing here. Just getting it all on there. That's all clean, so that's all good. Douse you. Fantastic. I heard of Interloper? Yeah, I've heard of it. I've never watched it. It's one of those things where I should probably watch it, but just haven't. Alright. Let's see if that'll do. Will this make my job any easier? Let's see. Oop, that's not what I want. You. Maybe a little bit. It might be working. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with Interloper or anything like that, man. Truth be told, I just don't really like go out of my way to watch shit unless a friend drags me into it. Because when I have my own free time, I'm usually just reading something. I don't really watch TV shows. I don't go out of my way to watch many movies. I'm just not super big into it. I don't know. Just my brain doesn't, like, latch onto those things. Could, but I don't. Does Predator count as a horror movie? I wouldn't call that a horror movie. I'd call that way more of like an action suspense film more than anything else. You know what I need? I need the fucking... You. Gotta really just hammer on that shit. You're not making this easy to clean. There we go. Haha! Good enough. As we say in the business, good enough. Yo, legit, is this you wrote a book about the atrocities of Valve? People would buy that shit 100%. You know what? I could, but getting published is a fucking nightmare, so thankfully I can make YouTube videos and get the word out all the same. I do like that, we're transition into what people want to hear talk. I do like that more people are beginning to get on Valve's case and are getting more disgruntled with what they're doing. So, I was having a brief conversation with someone the other day where, Valve has several things coming up. Valve has several things coming up where if they bomb, or not even bomb, okay, let me paint the picture here. So, we know that they're doing something with Half-Life, right? Personally, I really don't think this is going to be Half-Life 3. I think they've let that fester for so long that if they present anything other than absolute perfection, then it's gonna be a letdown and people are not going to care. Or they're gonna say this sucks and then that's it, right? That's how I view that, okay? So there's that Half-Life shit going on, right? And then they're also doing stuff with Deadlock. And there's also the recent stuff with the Steam Machine where, uh-oh, oopsie whoopsie, we did a poopsie whoopsie, and then we didn't account for the price changes and shit like that. It kind of caught us off guard. It's like, okay, so we don't really give that level of courtesy or excuse to other companies, but for some reason, like we let Valve go, haha, oopsie, we didn't mean to, you know, we fucked up. So if they have anything other than perfection for whatever it is with Half-Life, then I think it's going to get a lot more of the normal people on board with like, oh wow, Valve is just not good anymore. What are they doing? Like we should have the similar level of expectations from them as we do with like literally any other company. So I'm very curious to see what comes in the coming months in regards to what they're putting out. So we'll see. Did I clean that already? I guess I did. To be fair, considering how everyone is going against Valve this year, a book of truth nukes about their fuck-ups would actually be the best attempt at shedding the light on their stupid bullshit. Thing is, it's like, everything Valve does is not unique, because every other company does it. Every other company does the same shit. It's just that people happily turn a blind eye because they've not only had the excuse of, oh, we're like a little ooh-woo baby small indie company, so please understand that we're having a hard time doing the work that would otherwise be normally expected of us from like any other big company, right? So they have that excuse, and then of course, as I keep saying, they have the infinite goodwill that they've harbored by you know, making Half-Life and Portal and all these other great games. So people are always going to cite that as like, well, we know that they do good work, so we'll just trust them. We know that they'll do good things. We know they'll do good things. So I think that has been completely exhausted, where it's working less and less. It's working less and less, and people are willing to hold Valve accountable. Especially with that, I think the Steam Machine stuff was the first notable blemish, first notable dent on Valve's glistening facade that they've ever really experienced. So I'm curious to see if the dents will continue. I suspect they will, but time will tell. Fallout looks weird today. Hey, again, I'm sorry. The game just kept crashing on me. I don't really know what the deal was. So, shit is cooked, as the kids say. I'll have to fix it for next time. So today we're just chilling and playing Power Wash Simulator. Because, either way, these kind of streams suck. Because people just expect me to talk about TF2 all the time, which is fine. I set that up for myself. It's expected. Can this get clean, bitch? There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Still dirt on you. Is the tire clean? I think the tire's clean. Decent. Still dirt all over you. Because it's here? Or where is it? I've not once heard a spec of TF2 this stream. Well, no, I'm trying to... I need like breaks, man, because I do, you know, and I get it, and I like doing it. Most of my streams are about TF2, most of my talks about TF2, my videos are about TF2. Every now and again, just doing something like this is way more chill and relaxing. And it gets me thinking about other things and gets my head out of, like, work, you know? If Half-Life 3 is real, would you apologize denying it? Sure. I mean, like, but also, why would I need to apologize? Because it's been how long? 22 years? Something like that? Since the... should anyone have to apologize for saying that, like, oh yeah, there's never gonna be a Half-Life 3? Because people have been saying that for 20 years. And so, like, now we have to say sorry because Valve made it? No. I'm not gonna apologize for that shit. Fuck off. No, I take that back. I'm not gonna apologize. Like, congratulations, you made the game people were expecting for 2 decades. Good, I guess. I hope the game doesn't suck. Because I don't trust Valve to make games anymore. But we'll see. Oh, only 20 years. Hello. So, we'll see. There's still so much dirt on you. Get the... That soap didn't do shit. It really didn't. So, I'm not a big... Oh, there we go. I'm not a big fan of all the massive hype and speculation stuff because I just don't really buy into it all. I'll be pleasantly surprised when it decides to show itself. How many major figures of Valve left since Half-Life 2? I mean, a lot of big names are still there, and in recent months, a lot of big names are being brought back. I mean, if you just go and look at their LinkedIn pages, there's a lot of big names that are returning to Valve. So they're doing something. We don't know what they're doing. Like, for me, like, I'm so pessimistic. I know I am. I'm such a pessimist. I'm such a fucking... I get it. But, like, it's gonna be like the Half-Life mobile game is what it's gonna be. It's like so fucking... God. Gordon Freeman's coming to your iPhone 39. You can play as your face. It's gonna be like a gacha. I don't know. I just don't trust it. I really don't. That's my expectation, truly. Alright, let me, like, give this a good spritz up here, too. All this shit is nasty. I don't even know if the soap is helping. I hope the soap is helping. Is there any big Valve guy other than Gabe? Oh yeah, no, sure. There's a lot of OG writers and game guys that are still there. Or have recently returned, so it'll be interesting to see what happens and what comes of all the Half-Life X stuff. So, who knows? Time will tell. $10 bikini Alex skin. No, we're gonna get that for Paige and Deadlock. That's what's gonna happen. Because they are still figuring out how they're gonna monetize the shit out of that game. Because you know they will. It's gonna be big. Speaking of Half-Life mobile games, I recall an iPhone app dedicated to showing a countdown for Half-Life 3. It's still going. Like, there is no countdown, it's just a count up. It's been counting up for 20 years. Dude, children have been born and have become fully fledged working adults since the last Half-Life game. That's insane to me. Like, TF2 is not far behind. TF2 is 19 years old. I consider 20 to be like, okay, you're almost a fully fledged adult in terms of your development, right? But that's kind of insane to me that it's been that long. It's been that long. "25 is when your frontal lobe fully develops." That's also true, but I think there's a lot of rapid maturation between the ages of 17 and 22 that lend to a lot of adult maturity. For some, of course, I still come across plenty of fully grown men that still act like children. I see them every day, and it makes me really, really wonder where did we go so wrong? Where did we go so wrong? And I fell. That's not ideal. Yep. You can get someone pregnant at 18 and have to pay extra for car insurance till 25. That is also crazy to me. Yeah, you can legally, loosely speaking, because you know, depending on your country of residence and also state you live in the United States, you can have a kid. You know, you can have sex and pop out a baby when you're 18, but car insurance? Sorry. Or you have to pay extra for a rental. Have I been getting the Gen Z stare? What is the Gen Z stare? Can someone explain that to me? What is the Gen Z stare? Because I feel like everyone has a certain flavor of stare these days. And it's age independent. It's definitely age independent, where I see people that it's like this empty, vacuous stare. Where it's not even like the 1,000-yard stare, it's just it's like they're looking at nothing. It's like their eyes are kind of cattywampus, looking off in ever so slightly different directions, and there's just no thoughts going on in their brain. Like, I feel like a lot of people behave that way now. As a Gen Z, I don't... Oh, that's good enough? Cool. Alright, that's good enough. We'll take it. Just gotta clean this off now. I'll happily take good enough. Fluoride stare, Florida stare. What would the Florida stare be as opposed to like the Texas stare? Really? You're gonna make me stand? Oh wait, does this whole top bit count? I guess it does. Yeah, I guess this whole top bit counts as one thing, maybe. It's a vacant expression a Gen Zer gives in response to a question. Thing is, everyone does that. It's not just, that is age independent. A lot of people just do that. I feel like it's a natural human reaction, where if you're asked a question that you don't really have an immediate answer for, people just kind of blank and go, oh. Clean that shit. At one point, I wanted to give to you the binoculars renamed Fluoride Stare, painted to skin color. Oh, Jesus. That would have been a, quite a hilarious gift, I will say. Is that not clean? Is this panel not clean? I guess it is. Get you off of there. This is still dirty. All still dirty. Why? This whole back part might count as one thing. I'm not sure. We'll see. The asbestos stare. Dude, I have asbestos in my house still. Thankfully, it's in tile form, so it doesn't cause any harm unless the tile breaks. And getting that shit removed is expensive because they have to seal your entire house in a giant plastic bag so they can safely remove the asbestos tile. And if they don't do that, well, of course, it's going to release a whole bunch of it in the air, and then it's an immediate danger to people around you. So, we just haven't done it, but we're fine. If I develop mesothelioma by age 50, well, guess I'll die. Where does asbestos come from? How can a mineral be so fluffy? It's just the nature of its chemistry. So a lot of phyllosilicas, it's a phyllosilicate. Philo meaning sheet, and so it's sheets of atoms that are already very very thin. And what makes asbestos so unique is that it doesn't just form sheets. It's very fibrous, like needles. They don't form big old sheets like say mica does. And so when it grows, it kind of grows in like these kind of interlocked needles. It kind of looks like this under a microscope. And as they kind of fray apart when it breaks, those little individual microscopic silica needles is what find their way into your lungs and then embed themselves in your lung cells and then cause cancer through mutations. Because your body's like, oh shit, what is this foreign invader that will not dissolve and not go away? And then, uh-oh, cancer. No, yeah, I don't have popcorn ceilings. I have normal ceilings. Hallelujah. I used to have popcorn ceilings in my old apartment. I do not miss that apartment, man. Jesus Christ. I don't miss living alone. Living alone has its perks, but when you live alone and you don't have a pet, holy shit, it sucks. I felt like I was genuinely going insane when I lived alone for a few years there. Is this like... Hello? I see no more dirt. This is like... Oh, there's still some up here. Hold on, we gotta remedy this. Let me up! You fuck! Bring back dirty-looking games. You know what? That's a good statement to make, because a lot of games are too clean, too perfect. You know, geometry is too perfect. Everything's like perfectly isometric angles. There's no charm in that. Some people just hate interacting with people physically. I think it's... I mean, it's obviously a spectrum between how social of a person you are. So I know some people that never go outside and they're totally fine. I know some people that can't go more than a few hours without talking to somebody. It just depends on who you are. But I think most people, of course, naturally fall somewhere in the middle where and it's also just part of the normal human condition where you need to have some level of social interaction. Humans are social creatures. And if you don't do that, if you don't exercise that mental muscle, you will drive yourself insane. Which is, I think, a big reason why we had a lot of Looney Tunes people pop out during COVID, because everyone was just locked inside, losing their minds. And so you had some crazy cracked out shit happening every 20 seconds, and the internet was there to record it every step of the way. Really, there we go. Get deep down in there. Okay, so yeah, the whole there we go. The whole truck counted as one piece. Fantastic. That was good to know. What if I'm a cool lone wolf? I had a joke in my head. Not gonna say it. Yeah, I'm a cool lone wolf. And nope, not doing it. I'm not doing it because it'll get clipped and I'll never hear the end of it. I was gonna make a sex joke, but I'm not gonna do it. Joke about meeting my... No, not doing it. I'm not doing it. Just think of it like the smut novels that women like that's about monster fucking. That's what it is, where they like to have sex with demons and orcs and minotaurs and shit. And it's like, oh, I'm the lone wolf looking for my piece of meat. Did I ever read or watch the movie adaptation of Flowers for Algernon in your early years of schooling? If not, what movies do I remember? I have never even heard of that movie. If it's good, I'll watch it. Earliest movies I remember is a good question. Oh, hold on. There's like still dirt and schmutz on this handle. We got to get that off. There we go. That's all clean. That's all clean. We got to work on the back here. Earliest movies I remember, man, believe it or not, are just like mostly Disney movies, because I watched a lot of Disney movies as a kid. And Disney movies back then were not the same as Disney movies now. Disney movies back then were actually good. Like Treasure Planet and also Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, just movies like that, man, were the shit. And we watched them all the time. That's what I grew up on, are movies like that. It's like the shit Disney pumps out now is just sad. Also, yeah, DreamWorks movies. DreamWorks movies, you know, a la Shrek Pixar movies, a la Toy Story, Monsters Inc. Love that shit. Even by then, I wasn't like a super young kid anymore. Steps are still so dirty. Get clean. Go. As a geologist, do I know what crystals sound like? I'll link to you a video of some woman giving her impressions of what crystals sound like. I mean, I assume they mean what they sound like whenever vibrations are sent through them. And that's dependent on more than just the material they're made out of. It's dependent on the size, how they're cut, length, all of those things. To do fog lights, handles, and steps. What? This is still dirty. How is this still dirty? There we go. All right. Handles. Handle. I'm missing a handle somewhere. That handle's clean. This handle's clean. Where are the fog lights? Emergency lights. Fog light. There we go. How are you still dirty? Is it behind? There we go. Fog light, and then a handle. Just, which one, though? That one's clean. That one's clean. Which one am I missing? Handle. Oh, there we go. You. Done! It is done. Now we get to watch the time lapse. We've seen the shit, how shit the live action Moana is, dude. Like, holy fuck, they were thinking, what were they thinking? The Rock with hair still looks off. The Rock just looks off in general, because how old is The Rock now? I mean, he's like 50, he's over 50 now, something like that. And, I think it's, oh no. Is it just cleaning cars? I don't want to just clean cars. I want to do locations. I guess I'll do the SUV. Yeah, the live action adaptations are generally not good. Usually, actually, mostly abysmal dog shit. So, yeah. Alright, what do we have here? I need... Let's get some soap going. Actually, I need to go to the store. What do I have? I have $2,000. Give me a heavy duty... So, I have need professional duty. I don't have the professional duty. I need... Yeah, mods. Are these just skins? Yeah, these are just skins. I don't want to buy... I'm not going to waste my money on fucking skins. Clothing, cleaning liquid. Here we go. Multi-purpose, metal, plastic, stone, wood. Let's just buy more multi-purpose. Just buy it all. Buy it all. Equipment, here we go. Let's see. 0 degrees. Improves the range while still being able to use quite close surfaces. Extension. I own that one already. Let's see, buy it. Buy it. Fuck it, I'm just gonna buy everything. I have the money. There's like no reason why I shouldn't just buy everything. Like, buy. Alright, great. I own everything now. It's like, there's no reason why I just don't need to buy everything. Okay, done. I have enough for a cool skin. What should I buy? I'm not going to. Really should read Flowers for Algernon by Daniel Keyes before your death. Non-exaggerating, the book hits me spiritually as a kid and adult age. I will Definitely check it out. I've never heard of it. Never heard of it once in my life, but I will absolutely have a look. All right, so we need our Prime Vista. We have our nozzles, soap nozzle. All right. Give it a spritz, and I don't have any soap loaded. Awesome. I haven't read since middle school, but I feel for Charlie and the Mice. Dude, what do you mean you haven't read a book since middle school? Like, I know most people don't go out of their way to read, but, like, try to read at least a few books a year. They don't have to be anything spectacular or grandiose, but it keeps the brain going. Keeps the brain going. Keeps you young, at least mentally anyway. So, I think that's a good thing to do. Read books. Reading books is good. You should do that. Just really, really get in there. Really get in there with soap. All you. Just really get the fuck in there. Do baby books count? No, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking baby books do not count. Just really, really just fucking clean that shit. All that shit. Just don't make me do the inside. I don't want to do the inside of your fucking dirty ass car, okay? Alright. Does reading comics count? No, I would say no. I think you need to read proper prose instead of comics. I don't think that's an appropriate replacement. Short extension, long extension. All right, now we have an extension. We have a proper extension. Yes. Just clean the window first. One thing at a time. Oh, I have indeed heard of Dorohedoro. I've read the entirety of it. It's very good. It is very good. I started watching the anime, never finished it, because it's just, I don't know, I don't like the style. I'm not a fan of the style of the animation. But it's a very good read, I do recommend. Why the fuck are you not getting clean? Don't make me bust out my fucking... What's this do? Oh, it's like... Oh, it rotates. That's cool. That's useful. We'll use it on here. Nice. Do visual novels count? I still wouldn't count a visual novel. I'm talking like real prose here where you have to actually envision everything in your mind. I think that's what's important here. Why would you draw on the tires? I'm glad Harry Potter got me into reading. Hey man, at least you're into reading. I read all of the Harry Potter books when I was younger. Just, I don't know, I enjoyed them. They're fine. They're decent pieces of literature. And I think the movie adaptations are quite fun. I'm such a... Dude, I'm so white. I know I am. I'm so fucking white. I go back and watch all the Harry Potter movies around Christmas time each year. I don't know why. Like, those are my family's Christmas movies. It's just what we do. I know it's stupid. I know it's hokey, but just how we roll. Yeah, Power Wash is chill. Power Wash lets me just kind of not really think. It helps me turn my brain off. I have been stressed out to shit this past week, man. I have been desperately trying to figure out a good way to write this shortstop video. And I know I've said this like 3 times at this point to other people, but I finally, thank God, finally found a decent structure for this video that I'm really looking forward to making. So, it's not going to be done for August. I'm very sorry about that, but it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to actually crafting this video and making the visuals for it and so on and so forth. You know, and I also want to make it just to show that, like, yeah, you can still make good videos about the vanilla game. There's still so much that can be said and so much that can be done that that a lot of people overlook, and I kind of find that a bit of a shame because this game has been out for 20 years and so much has been left unsaid. It's like a ton of shit's been left unsaid. Like, so many people don't talk about what makes this game so good. Of course, there's like a bunch of facets. Here we go. Here's your TF2 talk. You know, there's a bunch of facets of the game that just go completely overlooked and no one really talks about them. I think it's because a lot of people don't think about a game this deeply. I'm not like saying like, oh, I'm big fucking gigabrain here. I think more about video games than you do. That's not what I'm doing. I think it's just normal for people to not think that deeply about the games they play. And so they don't know how to put into words what makes the game so special to them. They just know that it is. And I think there's a distinct lack of videos that even attempt to put it into proper words why the game is so good and such. So hopefully this video will do at least a little bit of that and do the game a little bit more justice instead of like, here's a video where I open 70 crates and then, oh my god, what am I gonna get? Who knows? I did. I got tricked into talking about TF2 again. It's inevitable. It is my obsession. I've only played Deltarune Part 1. It was fine. I don't know. I'm boring. I know I'm boring as fuck. It takes a lot for me to get super invested in a game's lore. I don't know. And I know a lot of people like Deltarune because it's like the characters and the crazy cracked out story and such. It's just... I don't know. It's fine. I'll get around to playing all the other parts eventually. I've just not done that yet. So I apologize for those who care immensely about Deltarune. I will, maybe. I don't know. Isn't Deltarune the game the Pope played? I think they gave him a copy. I think that's what happened, is they gave him a copy, and it was like a big meme on the internet. I doubt the Pope actually played it. I don't think the Pope has time for video games. Video games are that of the devil, if anyone from the 80s or 90s would have a word with you. This shit is... Okay, I need to swap to some metal cleaner here. This is not ideal. Alright, give me you. Give me this... Wait, did I have the metal... Okay, I have the metal cleaner on. Alright, we gotta really douse this shit, because this is not coming off. Really just go to town on this stuff. Give me all that. That all on there. Also on this side, just really fucking get that shit in there. No, yeah. Well, I know Pope Francis. Is that his name? Yeah, Pope Francis passed, and now we have Pope Leo. I think Pope Leo's the current pope, yeah? I believe he is. I believe that's his name. Alright, give me... Yes. Now this should get clean. This game looks stressful? What do you mean stressful? How does this stress you out? Dude, I wish I was you. I wish the simple things stressed me out and not the complex things. Because if I could just get through the complex shit in life and not get stressed, man, life would be so much easier. This shit is just not getting clean. I feel like there's a big patch I missed somewhere. Is it on top? Oh yeah, it's all on top. There we go. Alright. Oop, keep hitting tab like an idiot. There we go. Become clean! There's nothing left on here. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm missing. Get all that shit off. There's only a little bit more, please. There we go. Fantastic. Light. Nice. What's going on? What's going on? The current manner of discussion is, well, not much. We're just chilling. Talking about books, talking about games and movies, currently talking about the Pope and how the previous Pope was given a copy of Deltarune. Can I, like, okay, I can do this. That's what I need right there. Clean that shit off. Bueno. Bueno. Good stuff. Playing Super Mario Sunshine? Dude, I have to play that game. I haven't played it since I was like 12. Because when I was young, I didn't have any game consoles. My buddy did, so I always went to his house to play everything. So, like, the only reason why I got into Metroid as a kid is my buddy had a copy of Metroid Prime. Metroid Prime for the GameCube, and I would just watch him play it all the time. I was like, yep, that's the game for me. And then since I didn't get a GameCube until many years later, my first console was a Game Boy. Picked up Metroid Zero Mission and Metroid Fusion, and the addiction went from there. You seem like someone who eats unseasoned chicken. No, I put salt and pepper on that shit. I'm not picky. I'm not a picky eater either. If it's cooked and it's not gonna run away from me and it doesn't smell like sewage, I'll probably eat it. I don't really care that much about what I eat so long as it gives me proper nutrition and doesn't taste like actual shit. If it meets those two requirements, I'm fine. I'm not gonna bitch and moan about the food that's put in front of me. I'm not picky. I know so many people that are super, super picky, but... You, like, get clean? There we go. You too. Become... Indicator. There we go. Just salt and pepper, put some Slap Ya Mama on it. Slap Ya Mama's too salty. It's very salty. It's good, but I'm not gonna use it for like the chicken I eat for lunch every day. I just like, listen, all I do is I bake some chicken in some chicken stock, salt and pepper, maybe a little garlic powder if I'm feeling frisky, and that's it. That's all I do. I don't go too crazy. I'm not a chef. I'm not a big cooking guy. I don't mind cooking. I'll do it. I just, I don't know. I just go to what's good enough for me, and that's where I leave it. I think I can probably swap nozzles here to, like, really just get the bulk of this shit off. About chicken curry. I like curry. Curry is good. I've never made it myself, but I do like curry. I'm a fan. There's no good Indian places. No good Indian food places around me. There is a great Thai place that's close by. That's fucking delicious. I love Thai food. I love spicy food. I love Thai food. Spicy food, however, does not like me, unfortunately. Alright, there we go. Now we gotta swap to, like, the better nozzle. Tex-Mex, I mean, Tex-Mex, living where I live, is just, these places are a dime a dozen. They're fucking everywhere. You're never gonna be running out of options for Tex-Mex around here. I had so much Tex-Mex growing up that I'm just like, I'm good if I never ate it again. I just had tons of it when I was a kid. How is this not clean yet? Come on. What am I missing on the fucking vent? Really? There? There we go. These big patches I missed. The roof is almost done. Ever eat proper tacos? Tacos de pastor? Oh yeah, there was a delicious, like, actual proper Mexican and also, like, South American, like, just generally South American restaurant that I would go to all the time that unfortunately closed down because COVID destroyed it. That had fucking amazing tacos. Oh my god. including pork tacos. They were delicious. I missed that place dearly because it was awesome. All right, there we go. Clean all this off. Get the crap off the ladder so I don't have to come back up here. There we go. Beautiful. Fuck. Fat fingered my keyboard. Okay. Back down. I'm a simple man, chicken, cheese, and rice. I even go without the cheese. I just do chicken and rice. I'm not big on putting a glob of cheese on there. What are we still missing here? All that shit up here. There's no reason why this window should not be clean. Why? There we go. Do I prefer Undertale or Deltarune? Because I fall into that camp. I enjoyed Deltarune a lot. Listen. Your game, it shouldn't be like 9 parts. Just give it to me in one. Like finish your game and then just ship it out. Just do that. I don't want like part 99 of your game. That's also like a big deterrent for me. Like I'm not like, oh my god, I can't wait for like part 89. It's like I just finish your game and give it to me. I don't want to have to wait for a conclusion 9 times before I can like be considered a true fan of the franchise. Like it's like that's why I don't want to even like touch 2. It's like I played part 1. That's like the game. I'm done. Like I don't mind if it was like part 1, 2, and 3, but it was like what 5 parts now, something like that. It's like I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered. Chapters 6 and 7. Oh my god. Also, I should my camera's off center. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not a fan of tripe. Tripe is a very strong flavor that is one of the few things that I will not eat. I said I'm not picky, but there are some things that I'm not a fan of, and tripe is one of them because it just has this very organy, acrid flavor that you have to cook the shit out of it, and it's ugh. Not big on it. No, yeah. In short, I prefer Undertale. Yeah. In short, I preferred Undertale. It was a tight a tight little package, a fun game, had decent replayability, and that's all a game needs to be for me. And I'm set. I'm good. Yeah, tight package. Bundled together in a tight little package, and we're good. Of course, my chat is the one that'll find some way to think of that sexually. I'm worried about you guys. What's wrong with y'all? This is what I mean by going outside. You go outside, you're not going to be exposed to the annals of the internet that put your mind in the gutter. Get outside. Evacuate those nasty thoughts from your brain. It's not good for you. Undertale's writing aged poorly. I don't know if people played that game for the writing. I think people think too deeply about these games. They're not games that you're meant to think about too hard. That's my stance. They're not these deep philosophical titles. I feel like people have done that for the sake of like the characters and whatnot, and they just kind of went a little too far. Fandom went a little too crazy. Ooh, can I like... There we go. Yes, the annals of the internet, true. Yeah, the fandom is a bit fucking insane. Not something I ever want to like cross paths with. Holy shit. Then again, that's just the internet in general. But some are definitely worse than others. My Hero Academia worst fandom. It's not good. I will agree with. Oh, yeah, I will agree with you on that one. It's not good. To be fair, the show and the show and manga are shit. It went to shit very quickly. Like anything beyond like season 2, dog shit. The manga after the first time skip was dog shit. Just like what happened? Well, editors is what happened. And unfortunately, people stuck around for the characters, and you know how that goes. It was no bueno. And so I signed the fuck off. I finished reading it all the way to the end because I wanted to see how the shit show was going to end. And sure enough, it ended in the most unsatisfying way, unceremonious way imaginable, and I fucking hated it. Unfortunate. It had so much potential. It had so much potential. And then it just had the worst main character. Ah, fuck. And then the time skips did it no favors. Just, oh, I do. All for nothing. Just, yeah, all for nothing is a great way to put it. One Piece will end in 20 more years, don't worry. In 20 years, One Piece will finally have its end. Meet potential anime, so true. Well, it's not potential, it was. And also, there's like a shitload of movies. That's like, that's something I'm not a fan of either, is all the spin-off movies you get because the franchise becomes so popular. So they have to make a bunch of movies that are technically not canon if you're only reading the manga. And I'm not a fan of that either. Just, if it's good, keep it clean, keep it tight, just finish it, animate it, and that's all you have to do. And I think when you go outside your bounds like that, it kind of dilutes it and makes whatever you're watching or reading a little bit less special. It's almost clean. Left side is almost clean. Come on. We're nearly there. I'm surprised that theaters actually kept showing the Evangelion movie. Yeah, I'm also surprised by that. Then again, it is effectively immortal. Eva is immortal. I can't explain it. Like, it's good. It's one of my favorites, but it's like, it's not that good. It's definitely not that good. But for whatever reason, it just keeps coming back, and it's not going anywhere. I had to have missed, like, there we go. Now we're clean. Fantastic. Now we can focus back here. Is it that good? I don't know. I think I can't think of many series that are so good that even 20 years later you can show it in the theaters and people still get hyped up for it. I can't think of many that can do that, Eva being one of them. Which is insane when you think about it. It's like, why ever bother making anything new? Okay, it's all clean. Yeah, okay, Lord of the Rings, absolutely. Like, holy shit. Just some of... I get so many polarizing opinions about Lord of the Rings. Some people either fucking adore the Lord of the Rings movies, or they hate them. And they think they're just not all that in a bag of chips. They think they're just like either mediocre or bad. Alternatively, you get people that fucking adore them, and I'm in that camp. I fucking adore those movies. I think they're some of the best movies ever fucking made. They had whatever they had in that special sauce for the production of those movies has not been achieved ever since then. Like, nothing has even come close. to what was achieved in those films. In terms of storytelling, cinematography, characters, development, like all of it is just fucking so good. And nothing has come close. Nothing has ever come close ever since. And like the Hobbit movies are infinitely inferior. Like they're fine, they're entertaining, but just not even close, man. Not even close. Like heavily diluted and watered down for modern viewing audiences because they have to like keep people's attention. So every 20 seconds when you're watching The Hobbit, you're reminded of like, we have to go to Erebor. We have to get to the mountain. They say that every 5 minutes. Oh my god, it's annoying as fuck. Yes, I did see the purple chicken sandwich collaboration between Ava and KFC. I would not buy one for fear of the food dye killing me. I'm not confident in my body's ability to digest that much dye in one go. The Hobbit should have been a movie and a half, but they had to drag it out to 3. You don't get it. It needed to be 3 because they needed to have the second trilogy. Remember Lord of the Rings? Well, it's the second trilogy, and it's gonna be just as good. Fuck off. Blah. Can I, like... Oh, wait, I can climb ladders in this game? What? What are you doing? Me up here. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, I have read the book, which didn't make the experience any better. Yeah, God, like, everything about Lord of the Rings was missed completely in the Hobbit trilogy. Like, the first half of the first Hobbit movie was the best part of the entire trilogy, truly. And that's only because they were copying the formula that, not the formula, they were just copying the opening of the first Lord of the Rings movie. That's the only reason why the first part of the first Hobbit movie was actually, like, a pleasant experience. But then as soon as they meet the cave trolls, you're like, oh god, that's where this is gonna go. Full of stupid, like, quippy, haha, funny moments. Move from funny moment to funny moment over and over again. Rinse and repeat until the trilogy is over. Just, ugh. It's exhausting. It is. That's like the best way to describe the Hobbit trilogy is that it's fucking exhausting. Like, you're not given a moment's respite before they don't even, like, respect your attention span. It's like, we're just gonna move on to the next thing now, and then move on to the next thing. It's like, whoa, like give me something to chew on. I want to process something here for a moment. Like, let me revel in a big moment that just happened. But no, we're just gonna go right on to the next thing. It's truly a shame because things with good writing and potential at first get reduced to nothing is a worser feeling than getting shot in the leg. No, yeah, and then, like, don't even get me started on the awful TV show. What the fuck were they thinking? They were thinking about money, but they didn't get any, because that was shit. It was dog shit. I watched like half an episode and it was just so fucking bad. Who'd they make it for? They didn't make it for Lord of the Rings fans. Who'd they make it for? Seriously, like, whoever got in their heads that it was gonna be a good idea, holy shit, fire them. Fire them! How are they better be gone. They better be fucking gone now. They better not. They better be fucking putting fries in the bag. They should be nowhere near television or movie production. It was an insult. The fuck, man. Yes, there's a dog shit TV show, Rings of Power. Oh, it was so bad. Ugh. It's insane. Insulting. See, there are some things I get passionate about. I get passionate about Lord of the Rings. I like the movies. There's some things in that I find joyous in my life. That I find willing to protect. There's a very old Hobbit animated movie. Very old. Kind of a gem, actually. It's something I recommend everyone go watch. It's pretty cool, actually. Like, it's definitely something from days gone by. Yeah, I hear the Fallout TV show, I hear two opinions. It's either abysmal dog shit or it's the best thing ever made, and I don't hear anything in between. And I find that if you're openly critical of the show, people get super, super fucking rabid, like mega rabid, if you're openly critical of the show in some way, which I find very strange. Because you'd think, with how Fallout fans are super, super, super passionate, that it'd be okay, but that show was really bad. Isn't that just everything? Nothing can be mediocre anymore. Everything either has to be the best thing ever or the most abysmal dog shit ever. Well, yeah, that's because polarizing opinions are what get you traction on social media. And it's a lot of people have been trained to behave that way because it's what gets acknowledgement from your peers. It's what gets you the stimulation of getting a whole bunch of likes on social media. Not even just like saying something inflammatory, but just saying like, oh, this fucking sucks, or this is the best thing ever. There's no nuance to anything anymore because the immediacy of social media doesn't allow for nuance anymore. Because, I mean, most of it being on Twitter or Reddit, like no one wants to read a novel on social media because the attention spans are so short. So when you're putting an opinion out there, it's like it has to be in 200 characters, and in those 200 characters, you better say something really grabby or meaningful. Otherwise, no one's going to give a shit about what you just said. And so whenever you see someone talking about literally anything, it's like, it's the best thing ever, and if you don't like it, I'm going to pop your head like a fucking balloon! And then like it gets like 20,000 likes. But definitely they probably have more nuanced thoughts about it. At least I like to give them the benefit of the doubt that they do. But all you see is the short stuff. The short form stuff that gets the most amount of traction, the most amount of likes. And I mean, also, maybe people just don't think that deeply about anything they consume anymore, which is, I think it's also a big factor. A lot of young people, and actually no, invert that. A lot of older people don't really think about what they consume anymore. Maybe it's just everyone. I don't know. Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales was a nightmare, so unprofessional, awkward with bad writing and lame execution, totally lame ass. The first 3 films were so swag had. Dude, yes, thank you. Speaking of cash grabs. Oh, speaking of fucking cash grabs, motherfucker. I fucking hate what they did with Pirates of the Caribbean. The first 3 movies are so good. Clap between each word. Posted on Twitter. 50,000 likes. Who does this? First 3 movies are fucking some of the best movies ever made. Back when Disney wanted to make good movies, good live action movies, because holy shit, they're so good. I've seen them so many times. I never get tired of them. I want to watch one. I can't tonight. Tomorrow. I want to watch them tomorrow. They're fucking great. And then they just kept milking it. It's like the third one was the end. They didn't need to make any more, but Disney's like, we want more money. We like money. And so, well, fuck it. We're going to pump out 3 more. And they suck shit. They're not good. They don't even come close to the original trilogy. It should have ended there. But no, we're going to give it more because we want more money. We're going to dangle around Johnny Depp as fucking Jack Sparrow. Except in... and I don't even remember because it's been so long since I've even cared about these other 3 movies. Wasn't he not allowed to play Jack Sparrow in one of them? Refresh my memory. Did he continue to be Jack Sparrow in all of them? I thought he was missing from one movie. Refresh me. I thought he was actually not in one of the movies. Because of Amber Heard, the psycho bitch that tried to ruin his life. And so they didn't allow him to be in a movie. Or was it a movie? No, it was a movie that didn't happen. Something to that effect. Yeah, there was some controversy where he was gonna be in another movie, but then they canceled it. Was that it? They canceled it and they brought it back. Something to that effect. I don't remember exactly because of the fucking Amber Heard trial, which that was a fun time watching all that shit. Oh my god. Holy demons. Holy demons. Don't date demons because we're done. Don't date demons. Don't stick your dick in crazy or evil, otherwise it will try to ruin your life. We're done. We'll do a helicopter. At least that's interesting. Oh no, he won. Yeah, Amber Heard lost. Because she just... I don't remember much of... This is... It's so fucking big, dude. Holy shit. Well, where do we begin? We begin with the schlong. Let's watch the schlong. Get that nice and clean. It's, I guess we're only doing vehicles. I don't care. It's just, it doesn't matter. It's whatever. At least this comes clean easy. This feels dirty to watch. Let's go faster. We have to be more thorough than that. I can't slack on the job here. Washing my schlong to this right now. Never speak. I have to request that you never speak again. Are we good? Is it clean? Almost. Gotta get down here. I saw the original Nosferatu and the new one. The new one, oh yeah, there we go. That's a good example of like a horror movie. Yeah, the new Nosferatu was actually very good. I thoroughly enjoyed that movie. It didn't set out to be more than anything than what it was like, than just like the movie itself. It didn't try to like go for any crazy lofty expectations. It was just really good. Strongly recommend watching the new Nosferatu. That's a good horror movie. A banger, as the kids would say. Yeah, this is like a Mario Sunshine for boring people like me. How is the tire not fucking clean? What am I missing here? Is it all this? It's all the landing gear. Oh, it's back here. Here we go. Bro. There we go. Done. Ah, yeah, there's also a new Frankenstein movie. I forgot about that. This one by Del Toro. Guillermo del Toro, I think, directed that one. That one was... It was okay. It was, it tried to be a little too artsy, and... It was, man, yeah, that one was for the ladies, it was. That was for the monster fuckers out there that want to have sex with Frankenstein, because they really put a lot of effort into making him like a very, I don't want to use the word attractive, but definitely something women would look at and go, hear me out. I'll do it. Definitely what that felt like to me. Like, I liked the pieces of the movie where it was him being the monster. The pieces of the movie, and then, like, when they were building him as the monster. Beyond that, it just kind of... It wasn't all that. How is this not clean? What am I missing here? Oh, all this shit. Hear me out, most generically attractive person ever. No, they're not taking a big enough swing. They're definitely not taking a big enough swing. If you dare deploy Hear Me Out, it better be for the most crazy ass shit you've ever even considered sticking your dick in. Like, you can't go with weak on that. You can't be no weak sauce on that one. What am I missing here? What is not clean? What is not clean? There's still something. Is it like this? Huh? The connector bits? Is it up top? I guess it's up top. Let me up here. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Now we get. Wait, no. That still. Wait, is it done? It's done. Okay. Now we're on the leg. It being red is not lending to decent readability where I can see the fucking dirt. Can I change the dirt color to green, please? My Patreon Discord is still there. DM me. I will let you in. We had to make a new one. I will let you in. There was inevitably going to be a few stragglers, but we'll let you back in. Do not worry. Also, I should probably clean the underside of these while I'm down here. There we go. Lime green dirt would be useful. No, we're not making the dirt white. Get your mind out the gutter. We ain't about that here. All right, snorkel connector, good. This one's like strange. Neon pink dirt. Neon cocaine. Could work. It could. Dude, it is so fucking hot in my room right now. I'm sweating to death. I'm so over summer. I'm so over summertime, man. I miss TF2 lighting pre-gunmetal. Yeah, same. Game looked better back then. Yeah, I got a fan blowing. You know, I'll turn up the fan speed. That is a smart thing to do. Crank that up. Maybe it will make a difference. Shortstop video should just be you talking shit about how hard it is to sometimes see dirt in Power Wash Simulator for 20 minutes. That would be a good April Fool's joke. But no, I'm taking this video as seriously as I can. I want it to be good. I want to make something good and entertaining for people to watch. I want people to walk away going, damn, that was good. Because I haven't done that on my channel in a while. I'm very much not happy with the past couple of larger projects. The video about how much money TF2 earns and the payload video are, in my opinion, just some of the worst videos I've ever made. They're not good. I could have done so much better on them. And even then, the base premise of those videos was not they were not conducive to a memorable video. It's like they weren't even like super informative, because those videos were about pushing a specific message. Because I hate that I have to do this because it's like the fucking TF2 community where I like the only way to like reinforce that there is a very severe problem with the game is I have to deliver it in a video. Like you'd think all of the things that are wrong with the game should be very evident to those that play it and that it would encourage people to speak about it more. But again, it just reinforces what I say, that most people that talk about TF2 don't fucking play it. And so in order to deliver this information about how fucked the game is right now, I have to put it inside of a video. And I can't make good videos about problems because it's like there's a core message being sent here of like, okay, game's broken, here's why, here's what can be done to fix it, so on and so forth. And that's very limited in scope. Like, I can't make that an interesting story. I mean, I did it, and I can only do it once. I did, and I can only do it once. And that was with my Meet Your Match video, because that was a story that no one had told yet. No one had put it all together into one place for, you know, to tell the story of what Valve did to this game. And after I did that, like, that should be it. But because, again, it's a 4-hour video, so, like, no one's gonna watch that shit all the way through. But also, kind of people just don't care because they don't play the game. Like, that's not gonna be good enough. So I have to package problems with the game in, like, bubble wrap and candy. And if I don't do a bubble wrap and candy encompassment of a game problem or a treatment problem, people kind of retch and recoil and go, well, you bit poopy, you know, and they just get angry that you're saying something negative about the game. It's like a bait and switch. And that's what that payload video was, is a fucking bait and switch. Like, don't worry, guys, this is just gonna be like a fun TF2 video. And then, haha, surprise, we actually have like 130 maps in game now, and that's not good. Maybe Valve should do something about that. But you can't just say that in a video because people's brains will turn off and go, where's like Heavy saying POTUS? Like, well, if you cheer loud enough, maybe he'll say POTUS. You know, like from that video from the UFR contest. That, like, it's like, that's what I have to do. Because the people that care are already all here and they already know the problems. It's getting the voices that could actually make enough noise and make Valve do something. Those are the ones I have to appeal to. And those are the ones that don't play the fucking game. And it sucks that I have to behave that way with my videos, and that's not what I want to do. So I'm very happy with this shortstop video where I'm just not gonna do that. I'm gonna make a video where I can look at it and go, damn, I couldn't have done that better. I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm gonna make it fun. I'm gonna make it interesting. I'm gonna make it cool. You know, I've not done that in years, and I'm very, like, the last video that I think I did that with is the team recognition video, the first 2/3 of it. The first 2/3 of the team recognition video was really fun to make, and I felt like this was some of the best editing and writing I've done ever. And I want to do that again, but I can't do that when I'm talking about a video game problem. And of course, that fucking team recognition video was when I first started, like, having to ship problems with the game encompassed inside of a larger video to kind of bait people in. Like, hey, isn't it really cool how Valve used color design to make a really clear and readable game? Isn't that neat? Also, it's probably not a good thing if we just completely neglect that and let whatever cosmetics fucking just get added and ruin that readability and hurt the gameplay, you know? But you can't just say that, because then people go, well, you just hate TF2 and want it to die. That was the main motivation behind making that team recognition video, is because you can't just be openly critical of what Valve puts in the game, because if you do, you hate fun. You just hate fun. You don't want new things. What, you don't like the funny little quirky spider hat for Pyro? You don't like the little city? It's just, it's like I'm having to, I don't want to have to appeal to fucking children. That's what I have to do, is I have to appeal to fucking children to make them go, oh yeah, that's actually that's not a good thing. Yeah, maybe they should do something about that. Oh, it sucks. Fuck, so I don't want to make a video like that. I don't want to make a video like that again. I need to just make a video that's fun and cool and entertaining, and that's it. There's no message. It just is. It just is. Those are the videos I have fun making, because it lets me be creative, and I don't have to worry about, like, how I'm gonna frame the message and, like, oh, it might make people angry. Ugh. Why can't Valve take like 10% of TF2's revenue on a contractor or something if they're too lazy to maintain it? Because that $5 million is probably their pink cookie budget. Valve's all about profit, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. And that 5 million that they can't count as profit and then use for whatever the fuck else they want, probably lots of extra big, thick, juicy, gooey pink cookies. Well, that's no bueno. Like, why would we pay someone to work on TF2 when it still gives us the pink cookie money? Until TF2 stops giving them the pink cookie money, then they're just gonna not do anything. And that people just fail to realize that. Like, nothing's gonna change until you stop giving them the fucking money. Last time I played the game, every single game I had to deal with pyros using the polka dot pants cosmetic to try and confuse players to get easy kills. Yeah, and that's just one of many problems that the game has, you know, and it's a relatively minor one in comparison to, say, the matchmaking system and map bloat and poor content curation, so on and so forth. But yeah, man, it's a problem. Internet is fucking sucks, especially today, and it's late. Goodbye, everyone, and have a good one. Hopefully your internet sorts itself out later. Unfortunate to hear. I don't use a preloader on mods. I had one, and then it broke, and then I couldn't be bothered to fix it. I just don't care about mods that much for TF2. And I have mods in my game, and I mostly play in community servers anyways, where I don't need a preloader, so... Yeah, I haven't played casual mode in 3 months. I just play in community servers because there's no value, there's no fun to be had in casual mode. It's terrible. Like, I don't want to just play Upward for the 30th time or Dust Bowl for the 30th time. I want to actually have some fun and have a game that not only lasts longer than 10 minutes, but where I can have like a fun talking voice chat. Have a fun talking voice chat, maybe see a funny spray, you know, just have a bit more of an engaging experience, yeah? So, I don't really touch casual mode unless I have to. I'm gonna have to touch casual mode for the shortstop video. It's like the one thing I'm not looking forward to is that, since it's partially about the gameplay, I have to, like, actually play casual mode. Don't I like 60 player 2 fort? Oh my god, I don't know how anyone enjoys like the 64 player servers, man. It's hell. It's hell on earth. I don't understand how anyone has a fun time doing that. It's like fun for 20 seconds. I just want to play the vanilla game. That's all I care about. Clean that shit. We're getting there. Whole front bit. I like 32 player servers, but only on specific maps. If it gets too congested, then you lose me. Like 32 player Dust Bowl, 32 player Hightower, sure. Or like 32 player, any larger map you can think of is probably going to be a better experience than say like cramming 32 people on fucking 2 fort. It's a bit much. It is a classic quintessential TF2 experience. Everyone should try it at least once. It's just not for me. I don't have that much fun doing that. Yeah, a 100 player Dust Bowl. It's a bit much. 32 players on Viaduct. Yeah, that's also a lot. And that's something else, too, that I kind of find unfortunate, is that, and while I believe this is, like, totally part of TF2's DNA, there's no denying this, it's part of TF2's DNA, that players should be able to make whatever experience they want inside of community servers. I find it a bit of a shame that so much focus is placed on these very crazy, cracked-out iterations of the game, and not the vanilla experience. And I think a lot of people had just kind of... Oh. Oh, hello. Can I... Let me put you down. Forgot I had this. I find it unfortunate that a lot of emphasis is placed on things that are not the vanilla game, and a lot of attention is given towards things that are not the vanilla game, especially by YouTubers. And they can do whatever they want, and I understand why they do it. It's because the base vanilla experience hasn't changed in 8 years. Like, there hasn't been a balance change in 8 years. We've just been getting new maps, what have you. And that sucks. Like, the game would greatly benefit from new balance changes. Not only would it freshen up the game and whatnot, but it's like, if we're straying so far away from the vanilla experience, what needs to be happening is more people need to be talking about how it's stagnated. Like, there's no reason for Valve to have not balanced a weapon in 10 years. Like, genuinely no reason. Seriously. It's like, it's one of the easiest things for them to do. All they have to do is change some variables and like some very minor tweaks to make it like, you know, and just do it with like one weapon. Do it with like one weapon, and that's like a year of happy TF2 fans, man. And they don't even do that. And so when you see people creating these new experiences and kind of drifting further and further away from the vanilla game, that's not It's not good, because then you're not having people talking about what the game needs, you know? Enjoying calm stream. Plush arrived. She's an adorable gremlin. Love the design. I am happy you like her. I'm happy you like her. I'm glad that that seems like the quality control is pretty consistent. I've only seen a couple of pictures where she looked a little bit fucked, but because like they fucked up the hair or something. But overall, pretty good. So I can't complain. No, the Vaccinator was not based off an Overwatch mechanic. The Vaccinator came long before Overwatch. Vaccinator came long before Overwatch. The Vaccinator was entirely Valve's doing. An original idea. Casual is my only gateway to Middle Eastern servers, aside from one Hightower and one MGE one, which puts me against competitive players, which isn't fun, so EU servers are the go-to. Yeah, that's also a problem. It's like a lot of people don't have a choice. Like, they have to play casual mode. There's no other place for them to go. Which sucks, man. Like, that used to not be a problem. Like we never needed to... Like, there wasn't ever this strong need to avoid Valve servers. Like, that sentiment wasn't really there. Aside from people like, well, I don't feel like playing against noobs today. Because, like, all the noobs end up in Valve servers. And so they'd go play on a community server, right? But, like, other than that, people weren't, like, at a wider scale trying to avoid the experience that casual mode provides. And, like, even that is something that's not talked about enough. Like, when you have players going out of their way to avoid the vanilla experience you offer them, it's like, something is wrong. How would I change the Vaccinator? Short of removing it? Only one resistance type active at a time, not two. Popping two bubbles on someone basically, and if you're only using bullet and blast resistance, basically means that they won't die. So, yeah, I would have it be so only one resistance can be used at a time, and that's it. Would I rather Valve do nothing with the matchmaker or remove official servers entirely? If those were our only two options, if our only two options was Valve removes their servers or they never touch matchmaking again, remove Valve servers, because that would be there would be a massive renaissance, because people still want to play this game. And don't forget, TF2 didn't have official servers for the first 3 years of its lifespan. It was all community servers. No official Valve servers, right? And so if Valve just turned off their own servers, everyone would flood back into community servers. And there would be tons of great options to play. Tons. And the game would literally have another renaissance, and it'd be huge. So that's like objectively the better thing they could do if they decide to never touch the matchmaking system ever again. Like, that's honestly one of the big things the game needs outside of just fixing the broken matchmaker. Because if they're just never going to do that, pull the fucking plug. No one's gonna care. Because they're just gonna go into community servers anyways. Like, the player counts won't drop. It would go up because people like playing this game. And then once community servers become the only option, it's like, oh shit, there's actually a lot of good vanilla servers to play on. What is this? And then they just keep dumping in shit for us to buy. People are still going to keep buying it. And then we never have to worry about that broken matchmaking system ever again. We never have to worry about not being able to play on a certain map. It's because there's always going to be enough variety inside of community servers, right? So it's like just do that. Please. Yeah, case in point, Bot Crisis. Tons of active community servers at the time. Tons. Well, the reason why Valve introduced Valve servers in the first place, keep this a secret. Like, keep this as a secret, because this is a part of a larger video that I'm working on. One reason is what I explained inside of my Meet Your Match video, where they needed to normalize the experience. They needed to just have a pathway into purely vanilla servers because they wanted the game to grow and start making them more money. And a great way to deter new players is to just show them the server browser without telling them what any of this terminology means. Like what does PL underscore Badwater mean? What is that? Like the game doesn't tell them anything. And so they needed an easier way for players to get into the official vanilla experience, to experience the game more easily, then stick around and spend money. And no one really has talked about the reason why they needed to do that in the first place. Because back when the game first launched, okay, back when the game first launched and had no hats, no economy, no trading, no item drops, when it didn't have any of that, you just had servers where you would play the game. You would have mostly vanilla servers. You'd have, some modded experiences like Versus Saxton Hale or Jailbreak or what have you. But that was it. You didn't have a bunch of shitty servers clogging the server browser, like 50 million trade servers and idle servers and item drop servers and achievement farming and getting and whatnot. Like that didn't exist. And then as soon as Valve opened up the floodgates by pumping an economy and items and item drops into this game, suddenly the server browser was full of all of these junk servers that weren't the actual game. It was people farming the items. And so if you're a brand new player coming into TF2 in 2010 or late 2009, right? You were immediately presented with a bunch of servers that weren't the fucking game. It was just people farming items. And it's like what the fuck? I'm on Minecraft now, waiting for items to come. Like, I want to play the game, right? And so Valve wanted to kind of clean up their own mess in that regard and have a way for people to get around all of those junk servers. Because don't forget, Quick Play originally put you into Valve or community servers, bypassing all of the junk non-vanilla bullshit, right? But then, as soon as Valve started doing that, then that opened up the pathway for botted servers. Sane's servers, pay-to-win servers, advertisements, all of those things didn't become a severe problem until Quick Play became a thing. Because, now there's an official pathway to get into vanilla servers. Players are being automatically dumped into servers by the system. Let's exploit that and start making money. And so for the first few years of Quick Play's existence, you had a whole bunch of people coming out of the woodwork to exploit that system and start making money with advertisements and pay-to-win mechanics and other bullshit, things like that, right? And so Valve had to start taking even more more precautions and reactions to that by adding, by turning off message of the day and limiting, and then eventually removing community servers from the game search altogether because they wanted to keep that vanilla experience so it could keep making the money, right? And so, long story short, yeah, that's why they started hosting their own servers by and large. Yeah, and then of course you had the botted servers. You had the botted servers. You had the and they still do this, spoofing player counts, spoofing ping, just to get people in. Because originally, in order to get traffic into your servers, you just had to hope and pray that someone would see your server and then click on it and join. People weren't getting automatically dumped into them. And so as soon as that automated system came out, it's yes. And the good servers were yes, we can more consistently get players if they were a vanilla server. But then again, that opened up the floodgates for a whole bunch of people exploiting those systems just to make money. And then Valve, for a long time, Valve was actually going out of their way and manually banning servers that were doing that. But as Valve became more and more hands-off with their games and were more about making money and whatnot, they were looking for automated ways to do this. And manually banning servers wasn't going to cut it anymore. And ultimately, that's why community servers were disabled by default with Quick Play, just so players weren't getting dumped into those junky experiences. So, yeah. And like, it's so funny how all of that just ties back to the economy. If Valve had never added item drops or an economy into this game, one, it would not be here today. Let's not deny this. It sucks that this is true, right? It sucks that this is true, but if Valve had never put hats in this game, if Valve had never put an economy and gambling into this game, there might be 1,000 people playing TF2 right now. Maybe. Another huge factor is that the game is free to play, but most of the people that play a game for free do not stick around. The ones that stick around are the ones that get invested in the game somehow, and that's usually as a result of spending money on it, and then the gameplay kind of comes second, right? Not saying that happens to everyone, but that's like one of the big reasons, right? And thing is, like, if Valve had never put hats in the game or put an economy, then like the game would be dead. It would have as many people playing it as probably Day of Defeat. TF2 Classic. Probably a little bit more than that because the game is like way better. But that is just how it would be. And it's unfortunate that all of the problems that this game faces, most of them, are really as a result of like the initial domino falling of Valve going, yep, we want to make billions of dollars and do no work. Hats. Yeah, some servers did have a plugin to kick free-to-plays, but that really didn't last long. It wasn't like a very widespread thing either. It was only on like the most insular of community servers that had like the super strong set communities that didn't want to have to deal with like, you know, noobs coming in and fucking up their time. It wasn't a super common thing, but it was a thing. And again, it didn't last long. Like by the time like late 2012 came around, people really stopped giving a shit because it kind of everything equilibrated. The massive influx of new players. The massive influx of new players stabilized, and then people got used to it. Like there was like the wave of free to plays was done. Begone dirt. Yeah, I meant Team Fortress Classic, not TF2 Classic. Sorry, Team Fortress Classic, not TF2 Classic. So, yeah, that entire rant is kind of part of a larger video that I'm working on that will hopefully be out by the end of the year. I have a script halfway written for it. A lot more work to be done on that one, but that one I think is going to be a very good video too. I'm very excited about it. Gotta get like in here. I need this thing. Can I rotate this? Okay, good, I can. Like, let me like get as close as... Hello? That is not where I need it. Why do you do this? I need to be closer. Like, can I, like, inch this platform, like, to right? Let's see if that helps. Why the fuck would you hate new players unless you're trying to play the game on a more serious level? It wasn't so much that they hated them for being fresh, it's that they had built these communities for themselves and wanted to maintain those spaces for their own groups, which is fine. You know, you're free to run the servers however you want. So, and if like all of a sudden you have like 20 new players an hour getting dumped into your server, taking up the slots for your regulars, yeah, I would have found that kind of annoying. I think that would have rubbed me the wrong way for sure. There's dirt on this hydraulic piping, which is not gonna do. Blah. Have I played Yoshi games? Yeah, I played a couple. Played a couple of Yoshi games. You know, Yoshi's Island, fucking Yoshi Topsy-Turvy. Great game, by the way. Yoshi Topsy-Turvy, fucking awesome game. See, that piping is clean. This piping is not clean. It's like, oop, nope. Need to, like, get a squirt. Become clean! No, I own, like, all of the Yakuza games, but I've not played any of them. It's like, at the end of the day, I just get tired, and I don't have the energy to play a video game. I miss the vigor of my youth, where I had a shitload of energy, even at the end of a day, where I could just play a game and not be phased at all. I do miss that sorely. But just a fact of getting older, you're gonna have a lot less energy. Okay, that's fucking clean. Is this the fuselage up here, or is this like more of the... Yeah, it is. Time to start doing what? What do you... What, I don't even... What does that even mean? Just get all that shit in there. All that shit. Ooh, I did not clean the underside of that rotor blade. Let me do that real quick. Done. Did I miss any? I missed you. I've played, you know, OG Doom, OG Quake. I was never really into Counter-Strike. I never really played like 1.6 or anything like that. What games have I played aside from TF2? A lot of like Nintendo titles. Like every Metroid game I've played. Shitloads of Mario games, basically every Kirby game. I like platformers. And I like Metroidvanias in general. That's like my big bread and butter, or at least it was. You know, of course, all the Valve titles I really enjoyed. Let's see, other games I've dumped a lot of time into. Put a lot of time into DRG. I like Deep Rock Galactic a lot. It's very fun. What else? I don't even think I have another game where I have over 1,000 hours. TF2 is the only one. Well, Minecraft, actually. Minecraft, I have like 10,000 hours, if not more. Accounting for my total playtime since I bought the game in 2011. 10. Yeah, 10. I could play Halo on stream. That could be cool. Yeah, I have played most of Hollow Knight, but then I soft-locked myself into an area, and I just couldn't. I couldn't be bothered to go back and try to get myself out of it, and so I never like finished the game. It was good. I liked it, but I'm just too lazy. I never went back and got myself out of there. How is this not clean? Water tank, please. There's gotta be like a little bit of something in here I missed. On that side. What's up, Richter, man? Haven't seen you playing this game in years. No, yeah, I haven't touched the shit in like 4 years. Actually, I think the last time I played this was 2021. I think it was not long after we first met, which is kind of crazy to think about. We've known each other online for that long. It's kind of crazy, isn't it? I think we met in 21. Or was it 22? No, I think it was 21. Come on. Where are we now? There's like a hair. There's like a cat hair somewhere left on this fucking thing. It's still not clean. Shit. Where is it? What have I missed? What needs to be cleansed? You, maybe? All this here? Just a little more on the water tank, please. Yeah, 2021. There you go. Yeah, my interview with me was October 2021. 5 years. Yeah, 5 fucking years since I first met you. That's insane. Oh, how the years fly by. Dude, like I can't even. Shit, dude. Wow. Like the COVID time warp is a very real. There we go. Thank God. The COVID time warp is a very real thing, where it cannot be understated that there's this like massive window of lost time. Lost time, where those 2 years, almost 3, genuinely felt like they didn't happen. It's like the time moved so quickly in that period that it's just like, I don't know, just it's like it didn't happen. It's just missing. My haircut sucks. Well, sorry. Don't know what to tell you. What would you have preferred? Perhaps a pompadour or maybe a perm. I can get a perm if you want. Maybe a perm. We'll get a perm. Get my hair nice and curly. This is the tail fin? That's a fuselage. Tail fin. Fuselage. What else is dirty on you? Pier? Oh, there. That's what. I could get an afro. I could. Prefer my spring 2025 look. I have looks now. I've been going at this for so long. I have different looks people remember. Different eras. Era of me being clean shaven. Era of me being clean shaven with long hair. Short hair. I prefer dad zesty loadout. What do you mean by dad? I don't want to look like a father until I have a son or a daughter. And until that moment happens... Oh, that's done. Hallelujah. Don't be calling me dad. I'll stick with Unk. Unk is fine. I'm willing to concede that much. We'll stick to that. Metroid Prime 4 had every reason to be overhyped because people were wanting Prime 4 for 10 years. And then they were given a pile of abysmal dog shit. And so it deserves every bit of criticism and hate that it got. Because it was really bad. Like, it was a massive insult to anyone that genuinely cared about the Metroid franchise. Because, my god, it was like, they had to really try to make it that bad. They really did. I'm not shaving my eyebrows. No, what's wrong with you? We're not doing that. Not cleaving my eyebrows off. Pay me $1,000, I'll shave my eyebrows off. No, 10. Give me $10,000 right now. I'll shave my eyebrows off for you. Guaranteed. I'll even do the chicken dance. I'll do the chicken dance as I do it, and I'll shave my eyebrows off. All for you. I forgot I had soap. That's useful, probably. Here, we'll just get like all this. Oh, hey, that cleaned it. Yo, that, oh, whoa, okay, this is like really good for this stuff. Hey, holy moly. Should have done that way sooner. See you in Metroid Prime 5. Ah, I kind of hope there's not Metroid Prime 5 now. Just, oof. I've lost faith in Nintendo many a year ago. But I especially don't have any faith in them making a decent Metroid game ever again after that abysmal presentation. So that's soap. There we go. Holding C? Oh yeah, there's this, which I'm not a fan of. Kind of awkward. I like doing this more. Getting there. Will I shave my eyebrows and do the chicken dance if Valve fixes matchmaking tomorrow? If Valve perfectly fixes matchmaking at any point, shaving my eyebrows off. That's how confident I am in their inability to do so. Eyebrows gone if they actually make the game in a playable state again. I will do it. But they won't do it. I don't know, I've been more black-pilled as of late when it comes to like getting people to stick it to Valve a bit more. People just really don't care. And this is just kind of a problem with living in the modern time, where people just are no longer critical or just really don't give a shit about what they consume, which is really unfortunate. Like, will I ever get enough people to bitch at Valve? Probably not, because they just don't care. Their standards are subterranean. Yes, eyebrows grow, don't worry. Eyelashes, not so much. So don't shave your eyelashes off. That would not be good. That one's done. Did I miss one on the backside here? Yeah, I did. Sides, there we go. There we go. Oh, you're almost clean. Just a little more. It's on the top side, isn't it? It is. I can't make this jump. Nope, I can't. Shit. Come here. Oh. Yes. What do you... Why'd it go here? Whatever. Okay, this is the last one. Last row. There we go. Clean as a whistle. When have they ever? All of our grandmas used to gulp down turpentine as medicine with no critical thinking. I think when it... Okay, so at different points in the past, you know, most people are very, very overtly trustworthy of, actually, no. Because I think it's more of a development when it comes to consumerism, where, like, why would this company lie to me? I'm gonna trust whatever they tell me. It's like drinking castor oil. Like, drink 5 tablespoons of castor oil every day, and that'll reduce your risk for cancer or something. I don't fucking know. But a lot of people put a lot of blind faith in companies and institutions that, like, oh, they have our best interests in mind. No, they don't. They want your money. And I think a lot of people are trained from a very young age to put a lot of blind faith in... What is not clean? Okay, the drive shaft's not clean. Let's use the soap. Soap that down. Awesome. Yeah, a lot of people put a lot of blind faith in... Is this not clean? This is not clean. Okay, we gotta... What do we got here? Hose this motherfucker down. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Yeah, why would anyone lie? Why would they lie? So true. Oh yeah, that be where the dirt is. Oh, holy cow. Ooh, bleh. I need a ladder. Yeah, we're taught not to complain and to just be grateful from a very young age. And we should be, right? Like there is absolutely value in that, because I think a lot of people have lost perspective on just how fortunate they are in their life. It angers me to no end to see anyone living in America kind of I don't know. Nah, I won't get into that. That's too sensitive of a topic. I try to avoid anything that can be like remotely construed as political, because I'll never hear the fucking end of it. That's clean. What is missing? Engine mount. All this is clean. What am I missing here? Oh, hold on. I saw something. What was not clean? Something stabilizer. Hello? Oh, there we go. This is not clean. Oh, all of this is not clean. Goddamn, okay. Hydraulic pipes, engines, tail rotor drive shaft. Is this not fucking... What? The fuck you mean it's not clean? That shit's clean. I'll ride or die Costco, and Costco alone. I will hold back Satan's minions for that rotisserie chicken. Hell yeah, dude. Costco is pretty fucking great, I will say. I will agree that Costco is fucking fantastic. Ooh, hello? There we go. Why are you dirty? Please, please, game, let me, like, put that there. But I will say that a lot of people are not critical of the things they should be critical of. And that's because from a young age, they're told to not be. Because the powers that be, usually involving heavy manipulation of what children consume in media from a young age, and I think actually no, I think it's there's multiple angles to this. Is this still not fucking clean? What am I? All this grime here. Oh, it's all back here. Okay. There we go. Engines are still not clean, apparently. I think another big driver for why people are just not really critical of what they consume anymore is that a lot of people are not taught to value whatever it is they are consuming, at least in terms of media. And that's due to the shortening of attention spans by making everything short form and disposable and farming dopamine in order to get them addicted to keep staring at screens longer so they see more ads. I think that's a big reason why a lot of people just don't really care about what it is they're watching or what they're reading or playing, because it's just something that's there to keep their attention, and so long as it's keeping their attention, that's all it needs to do. And what is still like dirty underneath you? Oh, there we go. That one's clean. Now there's some hydraulic pipes that are not clean. You, not you. You? No. Not you. Not you. What am I missing? What pipe is not clean? Did I miss some? That's the engine. Should I sell my TF2 Cosmetics? I don't play the game often. If you don't have any level of emotional attachment to them, then I'd say yeah, sell them. because you're not gonna be able to do that for much longer, I don't think, as the economy becomes harder and harder to engage with. I'd recommend selling them. Is it this? Is there one on the other side? Oh, it's over here, isn't it? It's this, isn't it? What do you mean there's not one here? What? Hold on, I have to like continuously scan the tank for this one hydraulic pipe I've missed. Where is it? What the fuck, man? Where is it? Is it the propeller? Is there a fucking hydraulic pipe up here? Rotor. Is it part of this? That's the drive shaft. That's the shaft. Any hydraulic piping here? Stabilizer, fuselage, tail fin. Oh, what am I missing? Dude, what is going on? It's gotta be up here. There. Got it. Done. Helicopter clean. Good shit. Yay! Just one tiny little speck that was preventing me from finishing the job. Okay. Now we have to clean this car. Let's clean a truck, baby. It's small, it's easy, we can do it. The cars are your favorites? Well, this is thankfully easy to do. I'm gonna buy some soap. Soap. What do you mean out of stock? I need more of that shit. That ain't gonna fly. Really just go to town. This is like not hard. This is like a super tiny fucking car. Really get in there. Get the wheels. It's not enough. Okay, the wheels are clean. Headlights. I'm just spamming my soap. I don't care. It's working. This is like stupid. It should not be this easy just to clean the car like this. Alright. Use the last bit of soap. Any like other hard parts to clean? Like this, I guess. Alright. Alright, well, we're out of cleaner. But thankfully, I have multi-purpose. Just douse this shit. Don't care. I could do DRG on stream. It's not the worst idea, I will say. I would not mind doing it. The problem is coordinating with other people to play it. I've been wanting to do like more, say, MVM or DRG type things on stream. Lends to more banter and a more fun time, I think. So perhaps I'll do that at some point in the future. In the near future, anyway. Again, I apologize for lack of Fallout. The game was just crashing constantly. And I don't have an explanation for it. Clean, clean, clean. Get the hood. Or as the Brits call it, the fucking bonnet. Because they're weird. Why would they call it a bonnet? It's a hood. Stop it. You're not cute. It's not funny. There we go. I don't know if I'd ever feel comfortable playing games with viewers because I feel like that just opens up pathways for a lot of, for lack of a better word, trolling, and it'll just be a shit show. So I don't think it's a good idea. If I do multiplayer games, it'll be with friends. I trust a good chunk of, I know, not trust. I trust that a good chunk of y'all, or most of y'all are, you know, not crazy people. But, it's that small minority of weirdos that'll ruin the fun for everyone else, so. Gots to be careful. Just brake lights. Done. Easy. Like, that's all it took. Not hard at all. Really? For $10. You too can clean this. What the fuck do you... Okay, is this gonna be, like, insanely hard to clean? It is, isn't it? Wow, this is gonna be like a bitch to clean, isn't it? Hold on. Like, you're giving me $10 to clean this fucking thing. But it's gonna be that much of a bitch to clean. This is my car, yes. This is what I drive on a daily basis. I'll have you know. I'll have you know, this is what I drive. Wait, I can press buy. I have metal soap. Hold on. Shop. Metal. Metal. Give me that shit. Metal. This will do. Just this is all metal. This will do nicely. Yep, that's it. That's all it was needed. Handlebars, pedals, and seat support. Seat support, pedals. I have to step back a bit. Can't even fucking hit this thing. There we go, do that. Gonna clean the underside of the pedal. Top side. You too. There we go, that one's done. This will be the last one that I'm gonna cut the stream there. Underside? Hello? What is missing? What needs to be cleaned? There we go. Now, the handlebars. And we're done. I'll give him my metal cleaner. Just do that. Yay, done. $10, done. Ah, Scrandle. Yes, we have to do Scrandle. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget to do that. Of course, now we get a fucking house. But, I am gonna quit. Because we gotta do some Scrandle. Do it. Scrandle for the day. We begin with the daily. Dude, what are we doing? Dry ass hot dog for £4 or this really sad pizza. Neither of these are good, man. Both of these are terrible. Shitty Brazilian. Listen, the pizza's $2, okay? The pizza is $2. It's cheaper. Probably better than that dry ass hot dog. I'm gonna vote for the $2 pizza. You're getting what you're paying for in that one. Oh, Jesus. We have sausage roll versus sausage roll. Well, the one on the left looks a lot nicer and flakier and properly cooked than the one on the right. They're equal in price. I'm thinking the one that actually looks cooked is this looks like frozen. This looks like it's still frozen. This one's probably a lot better. I'm voting left. Yeah, like it's just, yeah. Neither were good, but that was like, oh, really? Looks better and is cheaper. I think the one on the right is the winner. I think the one on the right's the winner. It looks like a proper sausage roll. It's cooked. And it's half the price. Yeah. Oh, look how close that is. Holy shit. All right. What are we... This is deliberate. This is deliberate. This is deliberate. I think the one on the left... It's $1 more, but it looks nicer. It does. It looks nicer than this one does. It's bigger. It looks nicer. I'm thinking the big one. Yeah. Yep. Dude. Hit. What? This is insane. 10-incher, baby. For 50 cents more. The 10-incher for 50 cents more? I'm thinking the 10-incher is the winner. Make sure to watch out for Lone Star ticks, or you might get alpha-gal syndrome. Thankfully, not a lot of ticks in where I live, so I'm good. Yeah, I don't want to miss out on these excellent meals. So true. I'm thinking the 10-incher is the winner here. 10 inches looks way better. Yep, look how close that is, man. Dude, foot long is the... This is the obvious winner. It's foot long. 10 cents more. 10 cents for 10 cents for 2 extra inches. And it looks like you got like the nice, like it's got like the nice crisp on here. Oh yeah, I'm thinking the foot long for sure. Yeah, foot long is the winner. The next one's gonna be even bigger. Yep, it just keeps getting bigger. Who did this one today? This is a bit. So someone at the fucking Scrandal offices is pulling a fast one on us. Listen, okay. This one, you get 6 more inches, but it's more than triple the price. Or it's a little, yeah, it's actually almost, yeah, it's about triple the price. 6 inches more, and it doesn't look as good as this one. It doesn't look as good as this one. I'm still thinking the foot long is the winner. I agree. One foot's enough. 11 pounds is a lot of money. I'm thinking the foot long's the winner. I swear if this increments up only and they just get bigger and bigger, I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, there we go. Didn't get too greedy. We didn't get too greedy. Okay, now, ooh. I fucking love donuts. A 15-inch maple bar versus the foot-long sausage roll. I fucking love that. It's a slang for a maple bar as a cougar tail. Oh, this is hard. This is actually really hard. I still think the sausage roll is the winner. I still think the sausage roll is the winner. I really do. I think this is a trick question. I think they're wanting us to vote for anything other than the sausage roll because they only want the sausage rolls to win. I think it's the sausage roll. Yep, it is. It is. We called them on their bluff. We called them on the... Ooh, fuck, dude. $25! You do get 3 pounds of fries, 1 pound of chili, a pound of cheese, a 1 pound hot dog, and it's 2 feet long of like the bun. So you're getting, you know, 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds of food. 8 pounds of food. Sorry, no, that's not pounds. Sorry. 3, 4, 5, 6. You're getting 6 pounds of food for $25 versus the sausage roll. I think this is a bit still. I think it's a bait. I think it's a bait. I think the price is too high. I still think it's the sausage roll. I do think it's the sausage roll. I'm doing it. Fuck! It wasn't the sausage roll. Oh, right. It's $0 though. Listen, it's free. It's 0. This is free. But it looks worse. That's close. Look, it's less than. It's like one. Ew. Oh yeah. Not even. How is that even the winner? How is that the winner? Either way, we got 80%. People, look at that. Look at the average though. 6.6 on the average. I think the sausage roll questions were really tripping people up. The sausage roll questions were really tripping people up. So I think we call that a W. Oop. We call that a W. This is a W for sure. We win. We've done it. Anyway, $25 on a shareable for like 3 people is a great deal. Yes, it is. I agree. Okay, I'm gonna go. I apologize for the bizarre. Just just pretend this stream didn't happen. All right, this stream didn't happen. It was a disaster because fucking Fallout was not working. Tomorrow, again, we're doing loadout reviews. Make them funny, make them silly, don't forget. And thank you all for your lovely donations. I will see you tomorrow at the usual time. Goodbye.